Alright, yes, we're doing this again. It's been a bit dry on the channel lately since I've been dealing with this massive review that will be out next week, so I hope all 5 of you who will watch it will enjoy it, hopefully. But Gasmask has given me yet another task of looking at his LEGO stop-motion animations, so I will do it again as per my bribe. This time it is based on the Soviet invasion of the Japanese puppet state Manchukuo in 1945. Around this point in the Second World War, Japan wasn't doing too hot, and it was a matter of time before they finally threw in the towel. As per the agreement of the Tehran Conference, the Soviets would enter the war against Japan after Germany was defeated, and the Soviets commenced their assault a couple of months later. The Japanese, of course, were caught by surprise, and their communication infrastructure was poor in dealing with the assault. While there was significant Japanese resistance, they were simply overwhelmed. Coupled with the atomic bombings and the defeat in Manchuria, Japan finally accepted unconditional surrender. Now that the background is over, let's talk about the animation. It's definitely more of that LEGO stop-motion goodness that I enjoyed 10 years ago, but while watching this, I did have a bit of a negative thought. When it comes to animating soldiers fighting each other, it can become a bit of a repetition, if you get what I mean. I could only watch so many LEGO people dying from the same guns and explosions.
You had no chance!
Before it turns into something that's uninteresting. This isn't me saying these kinds of animations are bad because of that, far from it. I'm just stating something that I felt about these animations for quite some time. When it comes to set pieces like this, it needs to be a little bit more thematic. What I mean by that is that if you were to specifically tell me that this animation is based on the invasion of Manchuria, I really wouldn't be able to tell. I mean, yeah, I can tell the uniforms of the Soviets and the Japanese, and you have the tank, but I believe that there just needs to be more eye candy. The environment here looks quite bleak despite taking place in, I assume, the countryside of Manchuria. I don't know if it's one of their cities or one of their villages. I'm going to assume it's a village. Yeah, there's no clarification anywhere at the beginning, so fuck it. Yeah, don't worry about the shit in my mouth right now. I'm just having some grapes while I'm editing this because I have nothing better to do and I'm not padding out the runtime at all by doing this. It's pretty good. Pretty good grapes. Oh yeah, I was doing a review. But yeah, the animation is fine, and I noticed bits and pieces here and there that got me to crack a smile because I see some improvements here from the last time around. See? Now this shot right here, this shot specifically. Yeah, that was clean. Congrats, Gasmask. I noticed you've been trying to make movement faster, which is a really good thing. I also like the small things like the tank recoil, the tank movement, just a bunch of shit in here. To be honest, this is actually a tough video to make because I want to make the length of this video worth the amount that Gasmask bribed me for, but I struggle to write more beyond what I'm about to say. I'm happy to see the improvements on display here. As everyone knows, I'm a 100% sucker for stop-motion animation, since it's my favorite. I don't believe it gets the love that it deserves because by God can it be so nice to the eye. Yeah, I don't go out of my way to watch them that often because they don't provide something that is interesting enough for me to watch. I mean, like I said before, I can only watch so many LEGO people dying, but it doesn't really matter. I openly encourage people to do more stuff like this and improve on their craft. Yeah, it can be more on the primitive side, there's no dynamic backdrop, it's the white background in Gasmask's room, but again, that's not that big of a deal, it's not like he can do much about it. Oh yeah, one more thing. I probably won't be doing another one of these because I don't want to feel like I can't offer a lot in return for those massive super chat bribes. I'm really happy that I can at least do something in return, but right now I'm really busy. I've put over 150 hours of work into next week's video, and I got other stuff going on, so I won't be doing these in the foreseeable future. I wish Gasmask all the luck in improving his craft in the future.